Neve Campbell returns as Maggie McPherson in The Lincoln Lawyer Season 3, but her role is limited compared to previous installments in the Netflix show. Based on the book series by Michael Connelly, The Lincoln Lawyer centers on defense lawyer Mickey Haller. Maggie is Mickey's first ex-wife and the mother of his only child, so she plays an important role in the Lincoln Lawyer's cast. Campbell's character is also a criminal prosecutor, meaning her professional life overlaps with Mickey's throughout the show's first 2 seasons. Season 1 focused on the brass verdict, while The Lincoln Lawyer Season 2 adapted The Fifth Witness. The season featured Mickey and Maggie working on their relationship, and there was even a tease that the pair could be rekindling their romance. The notion was short-lived, however, when Maggie revealed that she was relocating to San Diego for a new job. Campbell wasn't a factor in The Lincoln Lawyer Season 2's ending, and there were even reports that the actress wouldn't return in Season 3. While that proved to be untrue, Campbell's role in Season 3 is noticeably smaller. Neve Campbell only appears in 2 episodes of The Lincoln Lawyer Season 3. Some of Maggie's Season 3 appearances involve flashbacks. Mickey and Maggie drink wine while sitting on the couch in The Lincoln Lawyer Season 3 Episode 1. Neve Campbell's Maggie appears in Episode 1 and Episode 6 of The Lincoln Lawyer Season 3, but the initial appearance doesn't occur in the present-day timeline. The new season begins with Mickey Haller surfing before being joined on the beach by his wife, Maggie, during a happier time in the couple's relationship. While The Lincoln Lawyer Season 3's timeline shifts back and forth with various flashbacks, the premiere episode has a second Maggie flashback as she warns Mickey about his behavior in court and how it could come back to bite him. Those concerns factor into Mickey and Maggie's eventual divorce, but the pair showcase their amicable co-parenting efforts later in The Lincoln Lawyer Season 3. Campbell reappears in Episode 6, which solemnly begins at Eddie's funeral. Maggie is there, in addition to the pair's daughter Haley, who blames her father for what happened to Eddie. Later that same episode, Mickey watches over Haley's horseback riding lessons when Maggie arrives. After Maggie shows her support for Mickey's new romance with Andy, she gives Mickey some advice in his strained relationship with Haley. Maggie's role in the Gods of Guilt book explained. Maggie's arc was changed for the Netflix show. Manuel Garcia-Rulfo and Neve Campbell leaning against a fence in The Lincoln Lawyer Season 2. Maggie doesn't have a major role in Michael Connelly's The Gods of Guilt book, so it makes sense why Neve Campbell's appearances are limited in The Lincoln Lawyer Season 3. Despite being the basis of Season 3, Netflix takes liberties with the source material, meaning the latest installment features many changes to the book. In fact, the Gods of Guilt book featured Mickey at odds with Maggie and their daughter, who turned against him after a man Mickey helped free ended up killing a woman and her daughter. Season 3 features Haley's dismay with her daughter, but the circumstances differ. Maggie's relocation is confirmed by the end of The Lincoln Lawyer Season 2, following a similar scenario from The Gods of Guilt. However, the flashback format allows Campbell to return in a fresh way while also giving Netflix viewers more insight into Mickey's origins, including his past with Maggie before their marriage fell apart. The flashback also justifies Maggie's worries about how Mickey's actions as a lawyer could have severe repercussions in the future. The sequences may have highlighted sweet moments between Mickey and Maggie, but they also present previous run-ins with characters like Neil Bishop and Glory Days, greatly affecting the trial at the center of The Lincoln Lawyer Season 3. Will Maggie return in The Lincoln Lawyer Season 4? Season 4 is set to adapt The Law of Innocence. Netflix hasn't revealed any details surrounding the show's future, but The Lincoln Lawyer Season 4's book story is confirmed by Mickey's fate in the Season 3 finale. If renewed, The Lincoln Lawyer Season 4 will adapt The Law of Innocence, which sees Mickey get charged with murder after the body of a client is found in his trunk. Maggie is present in The Law of Innocence, and the complications between her and her ex-husband come back into focus. This opens the door for Campbell's return in Season 4 in some way. If Mickey is in trouble, leading to his own trial, it would make sense for Maggie and Haley to be around in support.